This week on the show, we're featuring Amazonite, 1945 nickel under the microscope cam, 6 new jokes, tortillas on why I buy that, and commentary that will help you sleep. My power is out. Currently, it's a problem. Let's start the show. Nothing like a nice electronics joke, right? Amazonite is a turquoise feldspar. It's basically a turquoisey feldspariness. Hey, John C. Thank you for coming to the show. Glad you made it. And Vijay made Mexican pizza. Oh boy. I love Mexican pizza. Different from taco pizza, just to be sure. So where are we? Where are we? Or where are we? There are we. Whoa, hey. How are you? Haha. Cheers. Pizza. Should have been eating a taco, since we're talking about tortillas on why I buy that. Should be talking about my pizza ingredients. Although I did talk about pizza sauce a few weeks ago. Wanted to do some Amazonite. Haven't done some Amazonite on the show in a while. Probably a year, maybe better. Maybe a year and a half. Time flies, baby. Speaking of time flying, I need to finish the unboxing video for Sunny Gemstones. It sent me some great stuff and I want to get to it, but I want to do the unboxing first. And I was going to get to it today, but I wound up working on a stove and working out in the garden. Put 40. Lost count. Losing count. 40 bottles of plant food on my rhubarb, strawberries, and raspberries. 10 for the rhubarb, 10 for the strawberries, and 20 bottles for the raspberries. Usually I do 30 bottles, but I wanted to lay off a little this year. See how they do with 20 bottles. I don't know. I kind of think I need to go ahead and put the other 10 bottles on. I might still do that, but for now, I did 20 bottles. That's what we're going with. Also, we're going with this lovely Amazonite. Amazonite, it looks so delicious. It does. It does. It's so tasty. And speaking of tasty, it's the pizza. That's why I was late for the show. Is the pizza. I need to make myself a garden. Just too lazy. Well, once you got the room, and then, you gotta find out where to get the plants. You gotta get yourself a garden tiller, and then you gotta till it. It's not, once you get it in the ground, then it's like, you let her grow, baby. Next thing, you got some veggies that you can't find in the store. The tomatoes, man, they're just the softest, the juiciest, ones that can't be mechanically harvested. And they're so pricey just to, buy them. But then, the peppers and stuff, they're so crisp and crunchy and fresh. I can go out there, I'm not picking it off a shelf and hauling it home, and then I gotta decide when I'm gonna eat it. I'm like, alright, I want one now. I go out and I get it, chop it, ranch dressing it, and chew it. And you swallow. Oh wow, that's the end of that video. Okay, we got another 15 minutes to finish out the show, folks. You guys are fantastic. You're at the right place. The right place to get the commentary that will put you to sleep. The commentary that tells you that you are great. You have the ability to make this a great week. You do. You, and over there, and way back in the back there, you too. And you, don't forget that. You're great, you're awesome, you're fantastic. Keep being that way. And what do we got for the show? Just a little bit of information on Amazonite. This particular Amazonite has white inclusions, white feldsparic inclusions. Amazonite is a translucent to opaque feldspar gemstone with pretty green color. It is the greenish variety of the mineral microcline. Amazonite is named after named after the Amazon River of South America. There are no Amazonite deposits that exist in the Amazon region, so presumably this stone is named to its resemblance in color to the green of the tropical rainforest. And that comes from minerals.net. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chats. You can check all that stuff out. Shablizablam. Jeanette Korzenko is telling me I need to fire up the chat bot, because I do forget that. It's like I get started on the stream and I start talking. You know what I need to do? When I do the intro and then I tell the joke and then I mute the microphone so that I can start the video, then I should activate the chat bot. Then come back on and tell you about the stone. If you have any questions about Amazonite, now's the time to talk about it. Oh yeah, I totally dropped the crap out of it down in there. But it did not get stuck in the wheel. It didn't damage it. I was able to go right back into shaping on it, and we were all nice and gravy. I need more time in the day. I need more time to shape gemstones. That's what I should do after the show today, is shape up some gems. I need to shape up that champagne quartz I was working on. I got this big piece of garnet I started working on, but I just don't know what to do with it. It's got potential. See that red coming through there? This is hessonite. It's there. It's got potential. I might want to thin it down a little bit more so we get more clarity coming through it. Gary Green, hey, welcome to the show. If you have any questions about Amazonite, go to the link or you can ask them and I'll try to answer them. But, you know, also that link, minerals.net, they got a lot of great info there. Let's get to the microscope cam so we can get to the rest of the show and I can send you on your way before I run out of video. Also got some good jokes. Started doing the online joke gym this week. I'll tell you more about that when we get over to it. Let's take a look at this old nickel, huh? Then we'll look at the Amazonite and we'll look at this piece of garnet. 2 pieces of garnet. How's that sound? All right, this is a 1945 nickel. So this nickel still thinks it's World War II. Where's it at? Where's it at? Desktop. Camera. I use smart camera. That's what it's called. It's smart, so I don't have to be. Pizza. Ooh, I love pizza. I was actually going to go for more of a square shape on this Amazonite, but once I got it thinned out on the bottom side, one of the corners chipped out. So I had to kind of give it that octagonal shaping. But I'm happy with it. I like it. Turned out to be a nice stone. I'm rather satisfied with the product. What are we waiting for? The camera? Of course we are. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. No, that one. Okay, there we go. And we got it. Bling. Yep, 1945 nickel. It's nice and deep. There's a deep strike to it. I mean, it's in pretty good shape, you know. Old Tommy Jeffy's pretty rough. Got some deep scratches. Hard to tell how many pockets it's been in and how many, you know, vending machines. How many soda pops were bought with this? How many bubble gums were bought with this nickel? Look at how deep it is. Got some depth to it. Let me see if I can focus in on that. Zoom. It's hard to look across it, but for the most part, there's a lot of depth in there. I like it. Pretty cool. Nothing in particular except for that it's an old nickel. I didn't know what else to feature on here, so I thought, well, we'll just throw a nickel out there. Monticello, which is not an instrument, it's a house. And it's still got a lot of stuff on there, not a lot of the details in the house. Wonder if the P means it was made in Philadelphia. Gonna have to learn more about coins. Let's see, here's the stone of the week. Go ahead and show you the size of it. Look at the size of it. It'd make a good ring. Nice ring gem. I need to get my little dops so I can dop up some smaller stones. It's got some inclusions of dirt that I thought I could get rid of, some rustiness. But I didn't. And I'm okay with that, you know? It's alright. I think it's okay. I think it turned out to be a nice watery looking piece. It's got like that river look, like they were talking about, that Amazon river look. And there's little fish and the white cap waves because the wind's blowing real strong. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, I'm pretending, playing, having fun. I hope you are too. Okay, the garnet. Well, let's look at two garnets, shall we? Here's one garnet. It's got a crack, darn it. Where is the crack, anyways? On the bottom side? Little crack over here. Dirty fingernail. Working out in the garden. This little crack over here. This little crack of mine. I'm not gonna let it shine. I'm gonna grind it out so it's not there. And see how I'm already starting to get pretty grindy? It's alright. It's gonna get smaller, but it's gonna get nicer. So it's a good trade-off. And this little piece of garnet I'm hoping that we can feature up next week. That's the idea. It's a nice red garnet. Nice, lovely red color. Check this out. Bam! Look at all that red in there, baby. All we got to do is polish it up. That's 60 grit. That's worn 60 grit. I was like, gotta hurry up and do the gems. If you check my Instagram, you'll see like a picture of this board breaking jig, or board holding jig. I keep calling it a board breaking jig, but it's not a jig that breaks boards. It's a jig that holds boards, and then I punched one with my fist. These knuckles, bam, and I broke it. Took me 3 tries, I'll admit that, but I got it. Bam. Actually, no, it was 3 punches that I didn't break it, but then on the 4th punch I broke it. And to be fair, the way that the jig has boards that hold the board, it holds the board so tight that there's really no room to break it. So when I break the board, it's got to like spring up above itself to be able to break it, to be able to go through it. And I did it. So proud of myself. Did I drop that piece? Okay, nope, I set it over there. All right, back to the show. So here is this piece of garnet, and it's got like stuff in the top. See, this is a pretty clean side. But then when we get to the other side, stuff everywhere, all over the place. Stuff there, stuff here. It's just not going to turn out unless I can get rid of that stuff. So I'm going to have to grind down to get rid of that. But I'm thinking that we can take and cut it. Man, my fingernails are getting too long. And we can cut it along that edge there. Along this edge here. And we'll have a nice big clean looking piece of garnet. You know, like a nice big pointy wedgy piece of Hatsonite garnet. Nice looking piece. I think it'll work out. I like that one. It's gonna work out like the tortillas I bought. I bought tortillas. Why'd I buy that? Because I wanted to make some tacos. You know, of course. But which tortillas did I buy? Wait. I'm missing out on comments, right? I need to make myself a garden. Totally talked about that. Gary Green came by, said hi. Cheers to Gary. Close up on the Garnet, please. Did close up on the Garnet, please. Jeanette, you're awesome. Thank you for coming by. Thomas Purcell, aloha, sir. Thank you for coming by. Let's do that. Where did you find that guy? The guy. A bottom crack. Oh no, a bottom crack. I did say a bottom. Oh no, my butt has a crack in it. Oh wait, it's supposed to be that way. Cheers. Fall dog with no stuff. It needs, well, some stuff is okay, like the Amazonite having stuff in it, but I think that the stuff is like, sometimes it looks dirty and it looks unfinished, and getting rid of it, which I think, considering there's stuff on the one side but not on the other side, I think we can actually get rid of the stuff and then it'll look good. But you know what stuff I don't want to get rid of until they're cooked and ready to be made into tacos are tortillas. I bought tortillas. But why did I buy tortillas? I mean, I wanted to make tacos. But there's a lot of tortillas to choose from. Which ones did I buy? And why did I buy them? Well, to be specific, I bought the ones in the middle shelf. Actually, I was going to buy the old El Paso tortillas because I bought the soft shell. I like hard shell. They're okay. Especially doing those double-decker tacos. You know what I'm talking about, where you got the hard shell with all the taco, and then the soft shell's got the cheese sauce on it. You wrap it around there. Cheese sauce. But for the most part, I just use the soft shells and I butter them and then, fry them and they get kind of crispy. And so you got the 50-50. And it makes for a really good taco. Really greasy and delicious and make my brain workiness. So I was like, okay, let's get the old El Paso ones because they're the thinner ones. But then I was looking at the expiration date, and the old El Paso ones expire in like 3 or 4 months. And the Chi-Chi's ones expire in like 3 or 4 weeks. And so I was like, they probably have less preservatives-ish. So let's go with the ones that are going to expire faster than the ones that are, going to expire later. And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I do want preservatives. Maybe the preservatives will help preserve me and I'll live longer, but maybe not. So I was like, well, let's get the fresher ones that are more like, return to the earth ingredients. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just buying tortillas. And they have different size ones. That's why they're in different, they're this one and then this one and this one. And it says, taco, burrito, fajita. They didn't have any Goku ones. So I was like, well, I could get the fajita ones, but it's not the same. So I just went ahead and I got the burrito ones because they're the size that I like. So I got the burrito size Chi-Chi's tortillas. And I'm happy with that purchase. Then the other ones over there that are like in all the stacks top to bottom, those are Mission brand. And I don't know about those. They're kind of thick. I tried those before and I wanted to try something different. And I really wanted to get the Rudy's Tacos tortillas, but I couldn't find them. So I wound up buying Chi-Chi's. And that's why I buy that. Do you buy tortillas? Why do you buy those? Let me know. I'm getting tortillas as we speak. That is so crazy. That's awesome. Greasy food. Oh, fall dog. Okay, so it's time for the joke portion of the show. And I wanted to tell you about, on the YouTube Administrator channel, I've been doing this thing called the Online Joke Gym, where we exercise our joke writing ability. And I think I got probably my best joke to date, which is a little blue, which is what they call jokes that are like, sex jokes or adult jokes or whatever. No swear words necessarily, but it's not necessarily family friendly like most of my jokes are, although I do have some of those. But anyway, while I was waiting for people to come by, and Jamie stopped by, which was fantastic because she kept Clyde, the dude who showed up, and me company while we were doing the exercise. But before that, I was eating this taco and it just totally went down my hand. It looked like my hand was just destroyed with grease. And that's when you know you got some good food. Nailed It Outdoors. I bet Nailed It Outdoors knows all about tacos and about greasy, delicious food and awesomeness, and probably has bought tortillas before, or maybe makes them themselves. You know, who knows? It's hard to say. Let us know. And Cornucopia Grow, good times. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by, Cornucopia Grow. Thanks for leaving me comments. And Thomas Purcell, too. You guys are all so fantastic. Left me comments. Let me get a great start to a great week. Okay, let's get to the joke portion so I can tell you the jokes and get you on your way. I wound up having someone named Clyde Williams come by, and also Colette stopped by the online joke gym, and Gromy's homies came by for the online joke gym. I'm hoping to get a bunch of people to come by for the online joke gym. We even had Salsa Sarah leave a comment on the online joke gym that she wanted to stop by on the next time I do it. I'm going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to try and, it's a short workout that's meant to write some jokes for the joke portion of the program. Let's get to some jokes, shall we? Hey, Vivian Sanchez. All right. Made bear tacos. Wait, with bear meat? Or like they were empty? Like, no, because you spell that different. Or were they beer tacos? That'd be fantastic. Cheers, Zeb Zeppelin made it. Oh, that is great. What do edibles give you? A pot belly. That's a great one, Thomas Purcell. I've heard that before, but anybody who hasn't, check out Thomas Purcell. He's always bringing some good jokes. We're doing pretty good, Vivian Sanchez. I am fired up because I wound up fixing a stove today. And then I was telling people earlier, over on my Instagram, I got a picture of this board holding jig. I keep calling it a board breaking jig. Board holding jig that I made to hold some boards, and I punched it and I busted it. Totally tenderized my knuckles, but I got that board broken. Boom! Yeah! Like a real karate master. Taekwondo, actually. Got my black belt in that, working on that. But anyway, I'm also working on some jokes for the joke portion, and I got what I think is one of my best jokes to date. I'm going to give you that one last, because I want you to laugh. But first, I'm going to tell you some of my cheesier ones. I don't watch reels. Most of them are fakes. My power is out. Currently, it's a problem. Good old classic electrical joke. Electrical current, right? Currently, it's a... Okay, moving on. I bought a push-to-start car because I thought it had a button that you push to start it. Turns out you have to get out and push it to start it. Vroom, vroom. Let's make a clothing store called the Gene Pool. Nope, not even funny. Moving on. If I hear voices in the heating ducts, does that make my furnace a ventriloquist? A ventriloquist? No. No, it doesn't. What did the chicken say to the seasoning? See you next time. Moving on to the next time. I should have saved that joke for last. My nose has been running, so I bought it a Fitbit. I need more to that joke, but we'll get to that one. I was thinking that Roomba needs to make a robot vacuum that will clean up cat barf. I mean, I want them to catch them in the act, when it senses them going, and then they're about in the middle of the night. I want it to hunt them down, lights up, flashing, little siren, meow, meow, go after them. That would be great. Okay, and then the next two jokes I wrote during the online joke gym. I like buffets. They have lots of bacon. They have things I can ladle. And I know I'll be satisfied when I'm done eating out. Okay, what do you think of that one, Vijami? She was there for that one. Okay, so then the next one, which I like, so I'm probably not going to deliver it very well, but I'm going to try anyway. I like golf. It makes my fashion sense look normal. I like hitting things with sticks. I like to wash my balls and smack them around. Kind of like I like to smack jokes around during the joke portion of the program. I'm hoping that you all had so much fun today. You are all very, very fantastic. The cheese is real, especially on these tacos. Oh, Fall Dog. Hiya. I got 2 Ninja Sword unboxings coming up. I got most of the footage. I'm going to try and record the rest of the footage. So we got one for, I bought double nunchucks. So I got matching nunchucks because I couldn't find my other ones. You're going to see me do a video with 2 nunchucks, buddy boy. Yeah, I start out with one, then I magically pull the other pair out, just like the movie Sidekicks. That good, you know, talent. But then I got another Ninja Sword unboxing video coming up for Sonny's Gemstones that he sent me. He sent me some great stuff, and I need to get to it. It's fantastic. Just like all of you are all so great. I was getting high with 2 Mexican pizzas, and everything was cool till they said... I can't read that. I can't see it. The cheesier, the better. Exactly. And you're talking about the jokes and the tacos, right? I've always wanted to try bear meat. Yes, bear meat. Oh, wow. I wonder if that's like a red meat, kind of like bovine meat, or if it's probably kind of gamey like deer meat, or I don't know. Maybe it's like tofu meat. I don't know. Let me know. I do got another channel. It's the YouTube Administrator channel. I need to drop the link. Actually, let's see if I can do that. And then I'm gonna tell you all how great you are so you can get on your way. YouTube Administrator. Nope, I misspelled it. Okay, so... now it's just coming up with a whole bunch of, do you need help with your YouTube channel? Okay, I'm going to have to find it and drop it next week. Yeah, because I don't know what the link is. But it's basically, it's the link to the one that you see with the circle logo. And is your labels done? Can I purchase the food now? No, Vivian, and they're not done. But, I mean... Okay, I'm going to try and get to the unboxing videos and the labels, and if you're going to go live, and if you have anything going on, let us know so that we can check it out on your channel, because you all do fantastic stuff. You do great things, and that's why I love seeing you. I love talking to you, and I hope that I get to see you again next week, and every week, around the 9 p.m. evening Easternish time. Thanks for coming by.